What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Joseph and I'm here today to talk to you about the top 5 books that I've been reading this month. So if you are interested, keep on watching. Welcome back to a new episode of Joe TV, the place for new coaches, content creators, and entrepreneurs. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Joseph Rebelli. I am a marketing and branding coach, and I'm here to help you to uplevel your brand and business online. Every week, you will find a new video on Wednesday where I dive into social media marketing and personal branding, and every Sunday where we have lifestyle topics such mindset, books, movies, and so much more. Are you excited? Press on love with a little like button, hit the button subscribe, don't forget the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And with this out of the way, let's dive into today's topic. Here we are. So before we get started, there is a different location going on today because my husband is having a workshop online downstairs, and also my camera died, so I didn't have time to do another video. So I actually am recording with the laptop. So if the quality is not the same, I apologize for that. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this location, by the way, because I'm interested. By the way, I realized that I'm wearing the same t-shirt that I was wearing in the last video about books, which by the way you can find right here. And you know, if you are new to this series, this is a series that happens every month. And what I do, I review 5 books that really caught my attention. I am currently on the process of having a challenge with Goodreads. Goodreads is an incredible platform that you can use if you love reading because it gives you the tools of a book club, essentially. So you can literally get so many books, and what they do when you sign up is to give you a challenge. And with the challenge I got is to read 5 books per month. You can actually read or listen to 5 books. So that's what I've been doing. I've been kind of doing both. Without further ado, I want to kind of break it down with number 1, which for me was YouTube Secret by Sean Connell. Sean Connell is an incredible creator here on YouTube, and he's the person I've been advised to look up for when it comes to content on YouTube, because he really is a powerhouse of information. He has this book that I got on Amazon, and guys, if you're thinking of kind of master your game on YouTube, or if you're thinking of launching YouTube and you don't know how the hell it works or anything like that, this is the book for you. What is about? It's about really how to have the right strategy in place to grow organically as well as purposefully on YouTube, with the right content in your channel, to understand what is your niche, what is your purpose, what is the reason why you are in the platform in the first place. All these kind of things that I think are amazing mindset work that you have to do before you start creating, because loads of the times people start this without really a purpose. And when I started YouTube, I am someone that loves researching and kind of ensure that I know as much as I can about a platform before I go into it. And with YouTube, it took me around 7 months of researching and studying and courses before I actually took that leap and started. And you know, it was a very interesting journey for me because I am not used to do long videos, and I am someone that I've always been on Instagram or podcast, or you know, I've been doing short videos, but never really something that requires so much attention to details and stuff when it comes to video content. So it was an amazing experience, and this book has been kind of my guide, if you will, in the way you can use the SEO to rank in the first videos, how to get more views, all this kind of content that really you need to know before you start the creating process of the platform. My biggest takeaway of this book has been the fact that you can really master your SEO skills when it comes to YouTube, because you know, Sean really shares an incredible strategy to rank on top of the search of Google as well as YouTube. And this is what I've been trying to do for ever since I started, really. And ever since I use this strategy, the difference is incredible. I've been ranking like 3,000 to 4,000 views on less than 1,000 subscriber channel, which was kind of amazing. And I grew literally from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in 2 months. And also another thing that I noticed is the level of engagement that I had as well, which was amazing. What I noticed was how you can capitalize on trend by still being yourself, because you know what I didn't really want to do on YouTube was, you know, creating something that was just to be on the trend, like to capitalize on trend and kind of talk about anything you want just to get the views. And this is not my purpose and this is not my goal. So, it has been amazing what this book has been for me, because I really seen the result in practice, and what it really shares is the how, which is really what we want to know, and this is what we buy into it. And yeah, so this book is really good, highly recommended. The next book I'm going to review is by Susie Moore, and it's called Stop Checking Likes. This book is super new, and Susie Moore is an incredible life coach that has a super program when it comes to PR and how to tell your story to the media without necessarily paying for a PR agency. And I got to know Susie Moore on Instagram, and she is awesome and fabulous. She has so many incredible tips on her channel that are completely free on how you can really learn the storytelling process of your business. And she recently did this book, which I thought was really interesting, because it's really about getting rid of the approval trap that we all go through when it comes to social media. In the era of Twitter and Facebook, we always look the likes or the retweets, or we look how many followers we have on Instagram and all that jazz. And we are constantly, as a society, looking for approval. And what the book is about is really understand how to get out of that mindset and how to really understand the purpose that you have online to start with. What's your goal as a person before of going to what's your goal as a social media identity kind of thing. So that has been amazing for me. What I really like about this book is for any entrepreneur that really doesn't understand the whole social media game, or if you are someone that wants to be online but you're not quite comfortable about showing up, I think this is a great guide to really tell you how to do it in a way that feels right to you. And that doesn't mean that you have to share everything you do in your day or share every corner of your life, but kind of be more truthful to yourself, if you will. And this is what she's sharing really well. I think this book is amazing, and what I really like was the level of insights that she really shared about her work and her story. And what I really think is amazing is the way she kind of relate to herself, and you can really see what she's been going through as a person and understand how she got to where she is today, which I think is amazing. I love life stories when they kind of come from a perspective of being also a lesson and a value for somebody. So that was amazing. And the biggest takeaway of the book is really understanding what really feels right to you, no matter what, especially when it comes to business decision or the way you show up in social media. And sometimes I feel, even in the past, you will go to create such a content because you will get more likes with that, like that, or you will get more engagement if you talk about something that might be a little bit uncomfortable to you, but you know that, and you kind of go out of your way to do this just to get the approval. And this is something I kind of understood way so much earlier than the book, but having a reminder of this to us is very important. And I think what is the biggest takeaway for me would be the fact that people that go online looking for the approval are not online for the right reason. And this is really true, and I really resonate with that. So highly recommend it. Stop Checking Likes by Susie Moore. We got to the last book, which is about Walt Disney, a captivating guide about an American entrepreneur, which is a pioneer of cartoon animation movies. And this is the title, by the way. I will leave you the link down below. This is an incredible book, which is about the story of Walt Disney, how he turned an idea, a vision, a dream, if you will, into reality, how that turned into a multi-billion-dollar business. The story of Walt Disney is fascinating, and I actually would suggest you to turn on the bell for next week's video, because next Sunday there is a new episode of Behind the Business, which is my series where I kind of analyze a brand and I explain you the history, how did they get to where they are today, and what we can learn from it. And last month I did an episode about Playboy and how the empire of Playboy started. You can check it out right here. You guys gave me a great feedback about that video. So this month is all about Walt Disney. So if you want to check out that video, I would suggest you to turn on the bell and wait for next week's video. This book is really about all the history of Walt Disney. And what is the biggest takeaway for me is the drive, the resilience, and how much of a strict person Walt Disney was when it comes to his employee. And what really I appreciated on the book, I didn't really like Walt Disney as a person, I have to say. I am really going against my values with that, in the way he was treating people. But I can kind of see how he managed to do what he did. And what I like about his character was how sure he was about his vision. And there was a very interesting part of the book that is a quote he would used to say all the time. So if you don't understand my vision, that means I'm speaking to the wrong person. And I love that, and how much he was sure about his skills and his abilities, because I think so many people can relate to that. And you know, when you think you probably are getting yourself put down for somebody and you think that person has the right to do it, this person probably doesn't, and you have a great idea, and the reason why they tear you down is because you come out with something different. And this is the idea that I got from the book, which is amazing. This book is for someone that is passionate about Disney and you love the history of the company behind it and how they created what they created. And so I would really advise you to read this, because it's a great book and it's really digestible as well. It's not boring or anything like that, and it's not too long either. I read it within 3 days. It was really good. And if you don't want to read the book, you can check out next week's video about Walt Disney behind the business. So we got to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what's your biggest takeaway. Let me know if any of these books you read it before, or if you read any of the books I recommended last month. And I would love to get the conversation going on in the comments. As you guys know, the biggest conversation happened there. So make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think. And I will see you same time, same place next week.